In the quiet moments of her life, she often found herself reflecting on the reasons that had led her to embrace singleness. As she navigated the complexities of modern society, she realized that her decision to remain single was not born from loneliness, but from a deep understanding of herself and the world around her. Here, she shares the three primary reasons that have shaped her journey. From a young age, she had been surrounded by a culture that celebrated romantic partnerships above all else. Movies, songs, and conversations constantly reinforced the idea that love was the ultimate goal, the missing piece that would complete her life. This relentless pressure to find a partner had often left her feeling inadequate, as if her worth was somehow diminished by her single status. The fear of being alone, of not measuring up to societal standards, had weighed heavily on her heart. Yet, as she grew older, she began to recognize the unrealistic expectations that society placed on women. The constant bombardment of romantic narratives had created an unspoken pressure to conform, to find love at all costs. She realized that this pressure was not a reflection of her true self, but rather a construct imposed by external forces. Embracing her singleness became her way of reclaiming her identity, of choosing a path that was true to her own desires and values. Being single had offered her a unique opportunity for self-discovery, a chance to explore her passions, her career, and her personal growth without the influence or expectations of a partner. She had always known that she was capable of great things, but it was only in her single years that she truly began to uncover the depth of her potential. The freedom to make her own choices, to pursue her interests without compromise, had been a liberating experience. She had discovered the joy of sleeping in, of sipping her morning coffee in peace, of losing herself in the pages of a book without interruption. The walls of her home, once cold and impersonal, had become a sanctuary where she could paint, write, and create without the need to please another. Through her single life, she had learned to value her own company, to find joy in the quiet moments. She had discovered the beauty of relationships that were not bound by romance, but by mutual respect and genuine connection. Her friendships had become a lifeline, a support system that thrived without the expectation of love. One of the most profound reasons for her decision to remain single was her recognition of the potential for unsatisfactory relationships. She had seen too many people stay in unhappy relationships out of fear of being alone, settling for less than they deserved. The pressure to conform to societal expectations had led many to compromise their own needs and desires. She understood that true compatibility was rare and that it was worth waiting for, even if it meant remaining single for a season. She had come to realize that being in a relationship did not necessarily lead to personal growth or happiness. In fact, it could sometimes hinder it, as the focus shifted to meeting the needs of another rather than nurturing one's own soul. By choosing to remain single, she had given herself the gift of time, the opportunity to grow and evolve without the constraints of a relationship. She had discovered that true love, when it came, would not be out of necessity, but out of a deep connection and mutual respect. Her journey as a single woman had been one of resilience and growth, a testament to the strength found in solitude. In embracing her singleness, she had discovered a newfound confidence, a belief in her ability to navigate the world on her own terms. And in that discovery, she found a freedom that was both liberating and empowering. Her single life was not a destination, but a journey of self-discovery, of growth, and of finding joy in the moments that were uniquely hers. And in that, she found a happiness that was profound, a happiness that was hers alone.